solve 6y squared minus 7y minus 5 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. It's a trinomial. It has first term, middle, and the last term here, the third term. So to solve this, we need to factorize to find the factor. Then to do that, let's multiply the first term and the last term, the third term together. That is 6y squared multiplied by minus 5. And when you do that, we are going to have 6y squared times minus 5, and this gives us a minus 30y squared. So we need to know the factor of minus 30y squared. So a minus 30y squared, this will give us, that is, we can have 3y times minus 10y. So 2 of this one will give us this. That is, will give us this. So we are going to substitute here. That is 6y squared plus 3y minus 10y minus 5 equals 0. So if you look at it very well, you discover that we can easily group with the grouping this quadratic equation now. So this is if I take this and this, take this and this. So therefore, to factor out here, so factor here and common factor here. So therefore, we have 3 in 6, 3 in 3, 1, y here, y here. So we are going to have 3y. What means 2y? Then this is 1. So if you look at the factors here, we have the negative sign here, then we have the 5. What means here is 2y, then plus 1 equals 0, because when you have minus times plus, give us this minus. So you have the same thing. So the next thing we need to do here is to factor out again. If you look at the common factor here, so we can see 2y plus 1, 2y plus 1. So it's now very easy now. That is 2y plus 1 multiplied by 3y minus 5 equals 0. So very easy now. If 2 factors multiply together to give 0, is either one of them equal to 0 or the 2 of them are equal to 0s. So therefore, either 2y plus 1 equal to 0 or 3y minus 5 equals 0. Look at that. So then the next step to take is to make y the subject of the formula. So from here I can see 2y equals minus 1 or 3y equals 5. So from that, y equals minus 1 over 2 or y equals 5 over 3. So these are the roots of this quadratic equation, 6y squared minus 7y minus 5 equal to 0. So these are the roots of the equations, or the 0 of this equation. Let's solve this question together. That is 2y squared minus 3y minus 2 equal to 0. So the first step to look at, this is the first time, the second and the third time. So we are going to multiply this and this together. So 2y squared times minus 2. So we have 2y squared times minus 2 gives us minus 4y squared. So we need to look for the factor of minus 4y squared. So to factorize this one now, something will certainly help us. 1, look at this. This is minus. It's telling us that we are going to have different sign. That is, we are going to have minus and plus sign. So we are going to have minus sign. The two roots will not have the same sign. We are going to have a separate or different sign. One will be negative, one will be positive, minus, plus. So, but let's look at it now. The factor, are not equal roots here. So we have negative sign here. This sign will show the sign of the bigger factor. So for instance now, to have 4 minus 4 and this, and so I'm going to have a minus 4 and 1. You look at that. So minus 4 and plus 1. So if I add it together now, if I add this together, I will get minus 3, which is this. So I'm having minus 4. So this now equal to, I'm going to have minus 4y plus 1y. So giving me 3y minus 3y. So that's what I'm going to use to replace or substitute for minus 3y. So let's go. So this is 2y squared minus 4y plus 1y minus 2 equals 0. So now very easy. I can easily try to factor out. Let me factor this out. So this is a 2 y here. Then what it means here is y. Then minus what? Minus 2. Because 2 here, 2 in 4, you have 2. Y in y, 1. So then what is common here? This is 1 into y minus 2 equals 0. So if you look at this now, I can easily factorize it again. Look at the common factor. You can see that y minus 2 is common to this part and the other part. So from that, I have 2y plus 1, which is what? Equal to 0. Now, y minus 2 times 2y plus 1 equal to 0. That means it's either y minus 2 equal to 0 or 2y plus 1 equal to 0. So the next step to take is either y minus 2 equal to 0 or 2y plus 1 equal to 0. So the next step to take, can see our y now equal to 2 or 2y equal to minus 1. Meaning that y equal to minus 1 over 2. So y equal to 2 or y equal to minus. So these are the roots of the equation. Roots. These are the roots of what? The root of this equation are y equal to minus, y equal to 2 or y equal to minus 1 over 2. Solve the equation 5x squared equal to 3x. So to solve this problem, let's look at this together. 5x squared equals 3x. The first thing to do now is to rewrite this in a quadratic format. That is 5x squared minus 3x equals 0. So can you see now? So the next thing now is to factorize. To factorize this, look at x is here, x is here. So meaning x into 5x minus 3 equal to 0. Can you see that? So then from that, it's either x equals 0 or 5x minus 3 equals 0. So to get the value of x out here, let me make x the subject of formula. So that is x equal to 0 or 5x equal to 3 when this one goes back to this place. Then we have 5x over 5 equal to 3 over 5. Look at that. Then s equal to 3 over 5. So it's either s equal to 0 or s equal to 3 over 5. Solve the equation 2x squared minus 3x minus 27 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Let's solve it together by factorization method. So let's solve it together. So that is 2x squared minus 3x minus 27 equal to 0. So we need to multiply the first time and the last time here. That is 2x squared times minus 27. Look at that. And this gives us minus 54x squared. So minus 54x squared is what we want to factorize now. So to have the factor of minus 54x squared now. So this one now, I might look at it, this negative sign, minus. This minus is telling us that we are going to have 1 plus and 1 minus. So the two signs are not the same. 1 plus 1 minus. So I'm going to look at it now. When we break this one down, 54, we are going to have, that is a 9 times 6. We look at that. 9 times 6. If you have 9 times 6, then you are going to have, this is minus 54. Can you see that? And then when you have plus 6 minus 9, and that is minus 3, which is this. So we are going to have minus 3 here. We are going to have minus 54 here. So therefore, our factors now we are going to use now is we are going to have plus 6x minus 9x now give us minus 3x, and this one now we use to replace this 3x squared minus 3x here. So let's now substitute for 3x from here. So that is 2x squared, look at that, plus 6x minus 9x minus 27 equals 0. So I can easily group them. Let me group them like this. So if I group them like this now, I'm going to have 2 here, 2 is 6, x here, x here. Then that remain what? Only x here. Then this is 3. 2 times 3, 6. X times 3, I'm going to have this. 2 times 2 times 1 here, 2. X times x squared. So let me look at what's common here. This is 9. This is 27. So minus 9. Look at that. Minus 9. So this one remains x. Minus times minus, they give me plus 3 equal to 0. So minus times plus will give me this minus. So minus times plus will give me minus. 9 times 3, 27. So from that, what is common again? X plus 3. X plus 3. So the next thing, x plus 3, 2x minus 9 equal to 0. So we have factorized it now. To get the value of x, so either x plus 3 equal to 0 or 2x minus 9 equal to 0. So it's not very easy for us now. So x now equal to minus 3 by bringing this one here, or 2x equal to 9 by bringing this one here as well. So you can easily get this one out, that 2x over 2 equal to 9 over 2. This cancel this. Therefore, x equals, this is a 4 odd number 1 over 2. So x is either minus 3 or x equal to 4 odd number 1 over 2. Solve the equation 3x plus 10 equals x squared. So to solve this type of question, it's a quadratic equation as well. So 3x plus 10 equals x squared. So let's write this very well. So move all this to this. So I can see x squared minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Moving all this one to this side. So that remains 0 there. So can you see it factorize now? So when you look at this, this is 10, this is 1. 1 times 10. So that means x squared times minus 10 give me minus 10 x squared. Look at that. So it's not very easy for us now. And this is minus. That means we are going to have separate factors. So plus, minus. So plus and minus. And when you look at 10, that is 5. We are going to have 5. And so therefore, minus 5 plus 2. Why? Because this sign here is minus. So therefore, the bigger number of factor will be the one carry this sign. So the sign here will be the sign of the bigger factor. So while the smaller will be the other side. So from this together now, we have x, I'm going to have 3x, which is this. So from that now, I'm going to have x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 equals 0. So if I group them together now, so I'm going to have x into x minus 5. Look at that. Then what's common here? I'm going to have 2. So having x minus 5 equal to 0. From that, we have common factor here as well, x minus 5, x minus 5. So this is x minus 5, then x plus 2 equals 0. So either x minus 5 equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. So to get the value of x, we make x the subject of the formula. So meaning x equal to 5 or s equal to minus 2. So these are the roots of this quadratic equation. The root of this equation, s equal to 5 or s equal to minus 2. Solve the equation a squared minus 2a minus 3 equal to 0. So to solve this, so let's solve this. That is a squared minus 2a minus 3 equals 0. So we need to look at this, then we multiply this. So that is a squared times minus 3, that is minus 3a squared. So with this, we look at this minus, meaning the two signs of the signs of the factors are different. One will be minus, one will be plus. So, and to look at this here now, what we have now, we are going to have minus 3a times minus 1a. If you look at this together, this will give us minus 3a squared. And when we add them together, minus 3a minus a, look at plus a, plus a. So 1 minus 1 plus, minus plus give us minus 2a. So it is this one that I've been to what? To replace this, to replace 2a here. So the factors have different sign. So meaning a squared minus 3a plus 1a minus 3 equals 0. So if I group them together, I want to group them. Here now we are going to group them, meaning a into a minus 3 plus 1 into a minus 3 equals 0. So if you look at it very well now, a minus 3, these are the common factor here. So meaning that a minus 3 times a plus 1 equals 0. So with this, either a minus 3 equal to 0 or a plus 1 equal to 0. So from that, a equal to 3 or a equal to minus 1. So these are the zeros or the roots of this quadratic equation. Find the roots of the equation 3t squared plus 25t minus 18 equal to 0. So 3t squared plus 25t minus 18 equals 0. So we have to factorize this. So let's multiply this and this together. That is 3t squared times minus 18 equal to minus 54t squared. Look at that. So minus 54t squared. So and the value here is negative. So meaning that we are going to have minus and plus factor. So and what is here is 25. Meaning that the bigger value we carry plus. So I'm going to break this one down now. You discover that to get this one, I'm going to have 27 times 2. We go for this. So 27t times 2t. So therefore, this being plus, this will be minus. So therefore, we are going to have minus 2t plus 27t. If you add these two together, we are going to have plus 25t. Look at that. So there, when we multiply this as well, plus 27 times minus, so give us the minus 54t. So we bring this one to this place. So meaning 3t squared plus 27t minus 2t. Look at that. So minus 18 equals 0. So let's group them together. Let's group them by grouping. So we have 3t remain t here plus 9. Look at that, 3 times 9, 27. T is here. So when you look at that, this is minus 2. Look at that, as well have minus 2. What remain here, t plus 9 equal to 0, because minus times plus minus 2 times 9, 18. Look at that. So minus 2 times t minus 2t here. So and t plus 9. T plus 9 is a common factor. So therefore t plus 9. Then what remain? 3t minus 2 equals 0. Then either t plus 9 equals 0 or 3t minus 2 equals 0. So t equal to minus 9, or when this one come back here, you have minus 9. 3t equals 2 when this come back here. So or 3t over 3 equals 2 over 3. So this goes this, that is t equal to 2 over 3. So that t equal to minus 9 or t equal to 2 over 3. So these are the roots of this equation. Find the smaller value of b for which b squared minus 3b plus 2 equal to 0. So what we want to do here is that we are going to factorize this quadratic equation. Then the smaller root will be the smaller value. So as this smaller value of this. So let's try to factorize first. We are going to factorize b squared minus 3b plus 2 equals 0. So when you multiply this and this together, we have b squared times 2 give us 2b squared. So as this one is plus here, you're going to have equal root. The sign, the sign of the root will be equal. So that is minus. You're going to have minus, minus. And this is a 2 and 1. So if you have 2 times 1, that's 2b times 1b. Look at that. That's plus 1b. So the minus 1b equal to plus 2b squared. So minus 2b times minus b give us plus 2b squared. So and when we combine it, minus 2b minus b will give us minus 3b. Minus 3b, which is this. So we use this one to replace this. So therefore b squared minus 2b minus 1b plus 2 equal to 0. So we use minus 2b minus b. Minus 2b minus b equal to minus 3b, which is this that we are replacing this. So this now, let's try to group by grouping. So we have b into b minus 2. Then from here now we have minus 1 into b minus 2 because minus 1 times minus 2 equals plus 2. So b minus 2, b minus 2, this is common factor. Then we have b minus 2 times b minus 1 equal to 0. So with this, it's now very easy for us to get the actual value of a b. Either b minus 2 equal to 0 or b minus 1 equal to 0. b equal to 2 or b equal to 1. You know, when this come here, when this one come back to this side. So you have b equal to 2 or b equal to 1. So the smaller value of b is 1. So the smaller value of b is 1. So that's what we are acting on. Smaller value of b for this. So the smaller value of b is 1, because this is 2, answer is 1.